Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but I've had to switch to my phone. We were playing around with our OBS system before we came live, and had to upload a re-upload of things. So I do apologise. I don't know what's happened. Maybe a little bit of coding has been missed out on it, but anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just switch over, turn that off, and I'll be back with you guys. As it stands at the moment, I do apologise, it's 8 minutes in at the moment, and it's still 0-0. So I'm going to sort out my phone. I will sort out my phone. I'm just going to bring up your comments, because I've had to turn the sound off on BT because obviously it's on BT Sports. So it looks like City have got a corner, bit of messing about, dicking about. Sterling tried to play it inside, but it's gone for a corner. So we'll wait and see. Anyway, KDB in, header out. Kevin De Bruyne, dink over the back post. Oh, good head about that. Oh, bit of a late tackle there by Eric Garcia. But yeah, we'll get your comments back up in a second. We'll see what's going on here. So let me just move some things around. I will be with you in a second. I just need to move some stuff around on my monitor, and we'll move it around. Here we go. That's better. Right. Let's go back to your comments. Let's see. Are we back now? Yes, there we go. We've got your comments back up now. Let's see who's on here. Still can't hear. Hi Andy, can you hear me now? Hopefully you can hear me. JSGA Football. Hi Andy, how are you? As it stands at the moment, we're 10 minutes in. It's still 0-0. Obviously I've got the sound off on BT Sports, so I cannot... you can't hear that, and I'm just going to do a live watch along. Let me get you back up here, turn those off, that's it. Working perfect now, thank you. That's on my phone, Super Sport. So yeah, I'll try and sort something out at half time if I can. But like I said, we just switched a load of new stuff around on the OBS. Very last minute, so might have been a bit of coding or something like that that we need to just sort out. But a nice ball in there from the left hand side, from the right hand side, sorry, from Mahrez. KDB on the ball, little dink over the top, not the great thing. Hi Andy, JSGA, how are you mate? You all right? I need to find somewhere to put my phone, because I can't really hold it like this. Maybe if I put it down here. How's that? Man City 255. Hi Andy, how are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, 11 minutes 41 on my clock. Hi Andy, how are you mate? I'm good mate. Except for the OBS was, I don't know what happened. But I think Martin's had a few issues with it lately, with audio. I tried to come off, I tried to put it back up again, no difference. So, bad ball, a really bad ball from Walker then. Oh, what's going on there? Foul there, I think on Lacazette by David Silva. John Moss is the referee. Hello Andy, I don't want to talk too soon, but it's looking good for us so far. Well, we're 12 and a half minutes in. It's 0-0. Long time to go, if I'm being honest with you. Still 0-0. Leeds have been promoted, they have, yeah. Going to be some interesting away days next season. Bit of a push in the back there, surely, linesman. Arsenal in our third, playing it back. Ball over the top. Lacazette's offside. He should be. Give him a yellow card. He knew he was offside straight away, and then he dicks about with the ball and carries on playing and puts the ball in the back of the net. Why do that? He knew straight away because he looked round at the linesman. What a knob. Yeah. Anyway. Hello, I don't want to talk too much. Yeah, done that one. Brentford or West Brom will also have a chance to be promoted. The Will City will be coming to me in Leeds. AFTV watch along is way better than this one. Yeah, well, go and watch that one. Why are you watching that one? Why are you watching us then? Absolute cop womble. Go and watch that one. Don't watch this one. And if you're an Arsenal fan, why are you even bothering on here? How weird. How weird if you're an opposition fan going on an opposition fan channel to watch their watch along. What a strange thing to do. Shows you clearly they're plastic. It's because the guys rage. Yeah, well, you've seen everything, and you only have to look at the newspaper articles today in the Daily Mail, the Sun, and all the media outlets absolutely slating AFTV from an Arsenal fan point of view for what they've done to Claude, but I guess they've got to do what they've got to do. If it's about making money, then it is what it is. Anyway, it's 14 minutes in, 14:45, coming up to 15 minutes in. Still 0-0. And we've got Mahrez getting pulled off the ball, foul on the halfway line. Do you think we'll sign Ferran Torres? Don't know. I certainly won't be paying 30 million plus for him, that's for certain, mate. North London is white now, isn't it? Yeah, it's certainly not Arsenal, that's for sure. Well, they're a top, no, to be fair, give them the due, they're a top 10 team. Top 10 team. AFTV is more comedy than football, yeah, probably is. But hey, listen, they do well. They've got tons of subscribers. Whether it's about the fans or whether it's about money, I don't know. Only those guys will know who run it. Anyway, we are 15 minutes in. Oh, ball through. Good save that from Ederson. It was a great ball through there to Aubameyang. Aubameyang there, Eric Garcia trying to play offside. Aimer at Laporte, very, very slow coming out. And Garcia is 5-6 yards ahead of Laporte. He needs to be looking along the line there. He needs to be looking where Laporte is before he tries to run 5-6 yards out of his area to play an offside there. Not great. Throw in. Header back in. Ederson's got the ball. So we are 16 and a half minutes in. It's 0-0. Some comments coming in here. We've got same here, just waiting to see their reaction. AFT won 6 scores. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really that bothered if I'm being honest with you. But anyway. Good ball that from to Kevin De Bruyne is on wide on the left. Kevin De Bruyne inside the box. Terrible ball. Shocking ball. If Mahrez or somebody else did that, we'd be slagging him off. It was a shocking ball. A lazy ball, that. He needs to do better. I'm just wondering whether I can push my thing back here. Put my camera trying to balance my phone on there. Oh, there you go. Not too bad. That might be better if I just sit up a bit. The only problem being is that I'm missing out part of my screen. But what we've got ball in. Oh, great ball at the back. Goal. 1-0. Terrible defending. Absolutely shocking. Awful. From the left-hand side, easy crossing. And the marking at the back post was absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling. But Aubameyang sneaked in. The ball came out to the right. Came out wide. Mendy here stands off him. Gives him all the time in the world. He's played onside. Walker, absolutely clueless that Aubameyang is behind him. Shocking defending, really poor from Mendy and from Walker. Mendy just allowed him to make the cross in, and Walker, absolutely terrible. He's clueless as to who's behind him. And Aubameyang came in and sneaked in at the back post, onside, definitely onside, and just put the ball past Ederson. So game on. This will make it interesting, but yeah, I mean that's absolutely shite defending from both Mendy and Walker. Terrible. But City need to up the game. Couple of times now, Arsenal have played balls into the box, but we need to be doing more by keeping the ball in midfield. Big ball up. Mendy on the ball now. Laporte looks a bit pissed off with the fact that City have conceded that particular goal. I'll just move over a little bit there so that the light's not in my face. Ederson, big ball out wide, good ball to Mahrez. Mahrez back to Walker. Walker inside to Laporte. We are 20 minutes in, just over 20 minutes. And yeah, Mahrez again. Oh, was that Gabby? Gabby, poor, weak. What we got? Oh, Block City was guided. Who's poor? No, I don't know. Not interested. If you want to make a comment that wants to be read out, there is the super chat available below, so please go to there. So throw into Arsenal. 20 minutes, nearly 21 minutes in. Arsenal leading 1-0. That's a City throw, surely. But anyway, we are 21 minutes in. Arsenal have done well so far. Done well. City have been all over the place at the back. Just not picking up players so far. This is pretty much supposedly our strongest team, which certainly in defence, which sort of says we need definitely another centre back, because I mean that's a terrible ball by Laporte, awful ball, won back by Kevin De Bruyne, brilliant play, beats a player, plays ball, plays another poor pass. That's 2 poor passes out of 2 from Kevin De Bruyne, but he did really well winning the ball back and then playing that ball through, but it just wasn't good enough. So just over 22 and a half minutes in, still Arsenal 1, City 0. Good goal from them, poor defended by Man City. Aubameyang in at the back post, poor defended by Mendy, very poor defended by Kyle Walker. Just absolutely switched off. So let's hope we sort of snap out of this. This makes us start playing a little bit better. At the moment, Arsenal are doing well. They're actually containing us, not letting us to, have the ball, things like that. But Mahrez plays a nice ball into David Silva. Oh, come on, John Moss. Jesus Christ almighty. How late is that? How late is that on David Silva? Jesus Christ. Look at that. Studs right down his Achilles. What, is he not going to card him here? That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. What, he's not even going to get a yellow card for that? Fucking hell. I give up. Referees and VAR are an absolute disgrace. It is a disgrace. That's right down his Achilles. Kevin De Bruyne plays it in. It was just a crap free kick and a poor header. Not good enough. That is absolutely shocking. Absolutely appalling. I cannot believe the referee has not given him a yellow card. There's a drinks break going on. That is absolutely awful. Awful. I mean, David Silva's walking off the drinks break, having a right go at John Moss, going, "You what?" I mean, he's just put his studs right down his Achilles, and he's not even giving him anything. If VAR looked at that and go, "Oh, hold on a minute here," and that's shocking. Terrible, terrible refereeing. Really is. But anyway, City are 1-0 down. Not good enough so far. Defensively, Pep's having a right go at them at the drinks break. He's having a right go. Don't know what he's talking about, but he's really getting into them. But I can't believe Mustafi's not got a card for that. I mean, it's a shocking tackle. Really is. And the problem being is that's after 23 minutes. He can make another one now in 20 minutes' time. Perfectly fine, might get a yellow card. But it was, yeah. I mean, it's just showing replays there. I mean, Aubameyang's been in a couple of times here. Mendy lets that cross go in. Kyle Walker completely oblivious to the fact that Aubameyang's behind him. Switched off. Clueless. Absolutely clueless. So, let's hope Pep has given him we're resuming now, has given him a right bollocking. But anyway, we'll see. It's back with Arsenal. With Gundogan into... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my. I tell you what, he gives a free kick for that and he can't give a yellow card for that tackle. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Let me just move that down a bit. I'll sit back a little bit. Because, yeah. Might be one of those days blues. Ref ain't going to go with us today. Anyway, City. I'll try and get this camera if I can. There you go. It's back Laporte to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is playing really, really deep today. Not where I really want him to play. I want him to play further up the field, especially considering Gundogan's playing. De Bruyne again, semicircle. As we're moving forward, De Bruyne's in the semicircle. Good balling by Mendy to Gabi. Gabi's gone round the outside. Mendy whips it in straight to an Arsenal player. Gundogan back to Laporte. Back to Gundogan. Nice ball through. Mendy's on the overlap. Oh yeah, he's beat him. Plays ball back. Oh, but straight to an Arsenal player. And goes out for a throw-in. I'll read one or two of your comments out. Like I said, if you want to have a comment that is being read out on the channel, then the super chats are available. That way you're guaranteed, that was a terrible throw-in, you're guaranteed to have your comment read out. If not, it's going to be a live watch along. I might read one or two comments out throughout this first half and then a few more in the second half. But Arsenal have got the ball. Oh, bad ball back to Gabby, plays it to Kevin. Oh, Kevin shoots straight at an Arsenal player. Back to Kyle Walker. Absolutely no idea what Mahrez is doing there. Absolutely no idea. He's just hit it straight at Kevin De Bruyne's head. Shocking. Anyway, Arsenal has gone out on the right hand side. It's a throw into Man City. City's passing has been poor. Gabby played it here. Kevin hits it straight at I don't know about this. Was it handball? I don't know. Just watching a replay. No, it's his legs. Was it Xhaka? Yeah, he did well there. Walker's strong on the right hand side, but gets dispossessed. I think Walker's a little bit frustrated. The fact that he was poor defending that cross for their goal. Looks like he's trying to make amends. I don't mind if comments don't get read out, they still get read by other people, that's fine, mate. Big ball over the top. City on the break. We are coming up to 30 minutes in the game. Oh my God, Ederson, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jesus Christ, thank God for Gundogan. I've no idea what Ederson was doing there. Lunatic, absolute lunatic. But City are on the break. Gabby's going forward. Can he play it? Oh, what's he doing? The wrong pass! Bloody give it to Sterling, you absolute bellend. Jesus Christ. Sterling is the ball to play it in and he goes inside. Jesus. Shocking. Absolute shocking. The decision making. First Ederson, then Gabby. Appalling. But we're coming up to 31 minutes. A big ball over the top wide. Here to, is it Bellerin? Plays it outside of Mendy, but it's offside and it's going to be a free kick. City. Terrible. Absolutely shocking, that from Gabriel Jesus. Goes through and the simple ball is playing in Sterling, who would have been in the box. And he goes and plays it inside. Can't get his head up, can't look around, no situational awareness whatsoever. And Eddie just showing a replay. Thank God for Gundogan, because Ederson made the most ridiculous pass. And now he's just put another big ball in. But we've won it back with Walker. Kevin De Bruyne. Dink out wide to... Oh, Mendy. It's a good touch, but... It's going to go out for a throw in. City on the left hand side. About halfway into... I've just had a message from Claude and the Bansters saying it's 1-0 Arsenal, hope you're good. Yes, I'm all good, mate. We've got 68 minutes still to go plus injury time. So yeah, we'll wait and see, buddy. I won't message you back yet. I'll just give you I'll give you a bit of time, and then I'll message you in the second half. But yes, 1-0, good goal by Aubameyang. We'll see what happens. Anyway, coming up to 33 minutes, City 1-0 down. Laporte back to Ederson. Passing tonight's it's not been great. It really hasn't been great, if I'm being honest. I'll just move over here a bit out of that light. Yeah, it's not been great. From the midfield to the front line. We've had a lot of the ball, but we've not really done much with it, if I'm being honest. Good ball to Sterling. Well controlled. Sterling back to Mendy. Mendy inside to David Silva. Ooh, is that a tackle from behind? No, clearly not a tackle from behind. It's give it to Arsenal. Clearly John Moss tonight is good save, that good cross, and then a save coming out by Ederson. But again, Arsenal getting behind the back of us. Again, a terrible tackle. I mean, Laporte there hardly made a tackle, sort of half-hearted. Kevin De Bruyne out wide to Mahrez. Mahrez, he'll step over and he'll pass it back. Will he? Yeah, he will. He'll play it sideways. Mendy, edge of the area, pulls it into David Silva. Sterling. It's like nobody wants to really do something. It's just slow. I mean, look at that. I mean, Mendy and Laporte there. Laporte plays a pretty half-decent pass, and Pep is going absolutely mental. Mendy didn't get on the end of it, but it was an overhit pass by Laporte, and it's not happening. It's one of those games that it's just not happening, and Pep needs to really get into them, because there's certain players on this pitch that have done absolutely nothing in 35 minutes. We've just come to 35 minutes now, done nothing in the game. Really haven't. They need to step it up a bit. Passing's got to be much quicker. There's got to be more angles. There's got to be more, movement. There's nothing. Arsenal have looked fairly solid. And now they're on the break. Wide out to Aubameyang on the right hand side. Plays it inside. Dink to the back. To the Bellerin on the wide right. But again, he's got all the time in the world to bring that ball down. Mendy nowhere near him. They've got it back now, 30 yards out, and they're going to restart their process. Again, absolutely nobody in midfield. Kevin De Bruyne just was nowhere near there to even bother. It's like City are playing at like 30-40% less than they normally can. There's no pressing. There's nothing from City. Absolutely nothing. There is no pressing whatsoever. I don't know whether Pep needs to change the formation here, because we're getting overrun in midfield. There is no pressing. Mendy's holding on to his hamstring. Surprise. We'll see whether he lasts the game. But no, there's a significant less amount of pressing from City when they've got the ball. Ball out wide. Mendy's cuts inside to Gabby. Terrible first touch. Just loses the ball. Awful first touch. Tried to kill the ball dead. Came off him. Now he's just gone in, give the ball away. I mean, it really isn't good. Not good at all by City. We're coming up to 37 minutes, and that was a frustrated tackle by Gabby Jesus. Not great, but we need to push on. I'm sure Pep will get into them at half time if this continues. Oh God, I don't know what was it, Martinez. I don't know what he was doing there, but they've got away with it and out on the wide left now over the halfway line. Loads of space for Arsenal. City midfield. Walker intercepts it, and it's back with Laporte inside the area. But yeah, it's really flat performance by City. No energy, no tracking back, no pushing, pressing. The balls, it's like nobody's making runs. It's a real typical one of those poor City performances. We've seen this time and time again this season. I think Kevin De Bruyne needs to move up the field far more than where he is because he's too deep. But we've got Mahrez on the left. He's doing about 8,000 step overs onto his right foot. Can't get it in because it is the first defender. I mean, it's just like, it's like deja vu. When he gets the ball out on the right hand side, he just does the same thing over and over and over again. It's no end product. But it's a corner. I think, yeah, Mahrez is going to take it. Dinked into the middle. David Luiz, I think it was, wins the header. Mendy all the way back to Ederson. Coming up to 39 minutes into the game. Ederson, terrible clearance. Goes straight to an Arsenal player. It's like they're all just, everything City are doing at the moment, it's just not coming off. It really isn't. Ugh. Sorry. I just don't get Mahrez. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I know people like him, but I mean, I'm sure that first ball that they played there was offside. Another big ball over the top. This time Walker was running back and gets a header out for a corner, but I'm sure that first ball through that they got intercepted was offside. It's got to be offside there. And then they carried on. I don't know what the linesman's doing. Surely that first one on the halfway line was offside. But anyway, it's a corner for Arsenal, coming up to 40 minutes. I've got to say, Arsenal have been the better team. City have been absolutely garbage. Been really poor. Passing's been terrible. Defensively, we haven't been great. Oh, brilliant save from Ederson there. Free header again. That was Mustafi getting clear. Gundogan, I mean, look at Gundogan and Garcia. Gabby Jesus, I mean, he's got past three, Garcia, Gundogan and Gabby, and got a free header in. Brilliant save from Ederson over the bar. A big dink high. That's on purpose, but it's come out to Gabby, to Kevin. He plays a big boot up the park for Gabby to chase, but it's going to be a... Gabby's going to have to be really careful here. He's kicked out there at an Arsenal player because he bumped into him. You're going to have to be really careful. He's obviously frustrated because we're not doing anything in midfield. We're doing nothing up front. And he's getting a bit frustrated now. He's had a tackle and then he's just a bit of a kick out there at an Arsenal player. He needs to just calm down. We need to get to half-time, regroup, and Pep needs to get into him and sort them all out. Not just the midfield, but sort out the strikers as well. I mean, Gabby's done nothing. Mahrez has done absolutely jack shit. And Sterling's done nothing either. At the back, we've got to watch the runners behind the back, and the midfield, nobody's done anything. And again, another poor touch, and that's a foul. A free kick for City, coming up to 42 minutes, wide on the right hand side. Yeah, it's been poor. City have been poor, but hey, a long way to go. Still another half to go. I just want Kevin De Bruyne to move forward a bit. I mean, for me, I just... he's played too deep this half. Far too deep. David Silva, I mean, again, this time, Kevin De Bruyne is just outside their box. Another poor pass. I mean, this is really unusual from Kevin De Bruyne. I think that's 3-4 passes now. Simple passes he hasn't made. He's been really off his game today. But... we'll see. Still a long way to go. So far, we've got Laporte into Raz. Raz has got 3 players around him, ends up getting tackled by one of them. And that's sort of the story of this first half, really. Been a bit poor. Now Arsenal on the break. They're inside our half. Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva are all sort of jogging back. And again, if the ball was decent to the edge of the area, they had 3 players on the edge of the area with 3 of our players still trying to chase back. Not good enough. Really isn't good enough at all. City have been awful this first half. Really, really poor. Passing's been awful. No ambition. And just slow tempo. It's like that pass there. It's like Gundogan's just played a pass to Mendy. Mendy was running up the field and then had to stop, turn round, come back and get the ball. I mean, it's like, their examples of just, it's not at it. Great ball in from David Silva to Raz, pulls it back. David Luiz is there. Good header, good defending by David Luiz. So throw in City on the left-hand side. We're into the 45th minute. Laporte on the left. Gundogan plays it out wide to Mendy. Mendy, big deep ball. He was looking for Mahrez at the back post, but Nathan Miles got it out for a corner. It's going to be a corner on the right-hand side. Mahrez is taking it. See what happens here. Whips it in. Header. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh. Just isn't happening. Just simply isn't happening today whatsoever. Maybe it's that stupid kit. Get rid of it. Change the kit. Play in the black kit. Do something. Because it's clearly not having any effect on this particular performance so far. Ain't good enough. Pep will get into him at half time. I'm sure he will. There's 2 minutes of extra time. We're into the 46th minute. Yeah, it's not good. It really isn't good. What I'll do is at half time, I'll come off this and I'll do another one. I'll do another live vlog. So check in for that for the second half. But currently it's Arsenal 1, Man City 0. Yeah, it's not been a great performance. It really hasn't from City. They've been poor, if I'm being honest. But hopefully second half, Pep might make some changes because Mahrez is doing absolutely jack shit out on the right hand side. To be fair, Raz is doing nothing. Gabby's been awful. Gundogan's been okay, but we need to get KDB further forward and get David Silva in the game. For me, I'd switch it. I'd possibly bring Rodri on for Mahrez, and I'd put Gundogan ahead of him with KDB further forward and David Silva, and then switch Gabby and Sterling around and let them play as a false 9. So far it's just, that was the ball in at the back. Mahrez sort of gave up on that one. Yeah, not good. But we're coming up to half time. I'll be back after half time. But anyway, check in. I'll be doing another vlog. We'll see you at on the other side. Can't be better than that.